If you will just say the same things that are like, I believe we share the same things. Whatever is on your heart, everywhere you go, job, family, relationship, friends, everywhere, supermarket, everywhere you go, blessings are just going to meet you. For many years, I thought the people around me think exactly like me. Not in a good way or a bad way, I just could not imagine somebody not thinking like me. And I'm not talking about results, I'm talking about the basic things in life. Let's say violence is bad, love is important, relationships are fragile. It's really like money is important, but it's more important. Like many other things are important too. Um, Family is the basic structure of everything. Like all kinds of truths that I had, and like things that I was simply grew with. Like this is how I was brought up. I realized people don't think like me. The choices I made in my life, the choices I took, the risks that I took designed me. They shaped me. That's what my soul wished to have. So I guess I went on that path of my path. And I met along the way many people that are not themselves. And for many years, I wasn't completely myself because I was afraid that if I will be myself, I won't get the job that I wanted, or I won't have the friends, and I won't get the wife that I wanted, or the life that I wanted. So I kind of played around, and but I knew the whole time that I'm acting, and I was always upset and always looking for conversation with others about the pretending, about the persona, the mask in Greek language. The persona, the person, the masks that we wear. And I came to the point where I realized not everybody's like me. They don't understand it's a mask. And I thought at the beginning they are kidding me. Like they are, maybe they are untruthful. Maybe they don't see the world as it is, or something is missing in their lives, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I think everyone wears a mask, because I could not, I think I rarely found honest, straight, unapologetically, and maybe even brutal or harsh or sharp minded individuals, girls, boys, men, women, that actually tell me, yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know how to step out of it. Now, my role, like when I grew up, I thought, oh my God, I hoped for myself not to get into those masks that I was so afraid of. Like I didn't want to be all the characters I met in my life, from my family and beyond. I didn't want to be like them at all. They all seemed to me like they're tossing their lives away. Really. Even the fun people that I met in my life, um, they came to this point where they are telling me, I know it's a mask, but I have to wear it, otherwise I won't be able to make a living. I can't go wild all the time. And I was not wild at all. I'm like the super nerd ever. It's just my thoughts are wild. My projects are always extreme. But I managed to cope with that because everything for me, especially people are like, we're wearing masks. And what I came to do is to break those masks, or to at least take a peek for a short moment into beyond the mask, through the masks, or put it aside. And took me years to understand that people are not like me. Some people really think that violence works. I for many years I was sure it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it works. It has some results. You can really solve things very fast. But the goodness, the warm heart that I am, the kindness, the way I persistently, devotedly invested my time, my precious time, in fixing, helping, and taking jobs that make my surroundings better can be seen on my resume. And I was conflicted to see the people around me talking about problems and don't do anything about it. And this point, at this moment, I realized that they're letting their masks talk instead of their soul talk. Because if you see a flaw, something's wrong is happening around you, and it's one thing to help, maybe not even to approach, maybe just to say something will be okay. But most people can't say anything, won't say anything, step away from there. And in some ways, sometimes it's okay, but for me, this is so irritating. This is so not me. How can you see a flaw? Something happens, something not even terrible, something small. Like an old woman go into a bus and somebody doesn't give her a place to sit. I usually would just go and nicely tap on the shoulder of the dude or the girl and say, there's an old person here, or give my seat, that's for sure. I did it a few times. But I realized people are not like me. They did not have the privilege of being me, which means maybe they've been treated harsh, maybe when they were during childhood. Maybe they had bad experiences. Maybe they having a horrible time at the moment. Like maybe they're suffering. Maybe they're sick. Maybe they brought up with a lot of violence in the house, or didn't have any role models. Who knows? Maybe come from a different culture completely, beliefs, religion, looks. So if you're seeing this video, I want you to talk your core truths out. No one will know what you're thinking about, and nothing will change if you will keep your core warm, loving comments to yourself. And I know that it's not acceptable to be nosy or being rude, but I don't see it that way, because when I stop somebody at the supermarket or in the forest or on the street, I tell them about my experience with that and how I changed this in myself. And I mostly get very positive comments. Most of the time it's like a thank you. And I think that it's a good time where the old culture is crumbling and all the masks are unneeded anymore. We can just be wonderful as we are without being afraid of somebody else taking advantage of it, because we are still getting people trying to get us if we are honest. And that's kind of it's like a fearful, I was always afraid of that, but it was only in my head. More likely than not, when you are going to say your opinion, your hard, unsettling opinion, especially if you resonate with this video, people would love you more. They would appreciate you more. And those who don't, they will come back later, or they will completely off your chart, so you don't need to pay attention to them because they're not ready yet to accept those very simple but important understandings. Simple. We are the same. We have to share. We like family is super important for everybody. Friends are super important for everybody. Even if something went wrong along the way with family and friends, it's fixable, manageable. It's all about the way we see the world. Just talk it out. It's so important, especially nowadays when people don't know what's going on around, and it looks like the Netflix first page is like all serial killers and horror and dystopian thrillers, and that's what people consume: fear, 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 fear. And inside, I believe, still believe, everyone is like me, which means your pure inner child is wholly complete, healthy, clean, magical, happy, joyful, gay, light. Everybody has that. Above that, there's the persona, there's the mask. And I really encourage you, not even taking the masks off, just open your mouth and tell people around you, what do you think? And I would tell you, do it all the time, because I realized people need it a lot more than I thought they needed. They're like, they come to me now to tell them, they ask me, or they consult with me. And I don't know more than other people know, or I have more information. I just allowed myself most of my life, because of the choices that I have made, to show up, to show myself, to deal with my biggest fears, to interact with my biggest dream and really go for it. I felt for many years that I'm a mouth for a lot of people, and maybe I'm a heart for a lot of people. Mainly I'm a channel for a lot of people. And if you found this video, you're part of my people. And if you made it this far, just say it, and say it nicely, and you will just get blessings. If you will just say the same things that are, like, I believe we share the same things. Whatever is on your heart, everywhere you go, job, family, relationship, friends, everywhere, supermarket, everywhere you go, blessings are just going to meet you.